Hello all, this is UPSC Mains Ethics paper, this year's Ethics paper GS-4. So just going through the paper, you can understand it looks to be more kind of traditional kind of paper, at least theory part. You'll see very familiar words, very familiar questions. Some questions are repeated from previous year questions itself, right? And again the same trend what they have continued from essay paper. Focus of UPSC to promote originality and to discard rote learning, right? And their focus is to like performance of the civil services, civil servant, ethical traits they have asked, then ethical values to avoid non-ethical behavior kind of things. They have asked way forward ways and means to prevent non-ethical behavior. They have linked digital technology again. Then innovativeness and creativity. We usually suggest everyone to write this to avoid the ethical dilemma. Then usually this is question number 6 in traditional papers, but this code based question they have made question number 3 now, right? And same instruction that the UPSC has given earlier also, quotation means to you, right? It is not that what Somyukananda what, it is required to write your own understanding, your own meaning of this particular quote, right? So Swami Yogananda, Dalai Lama, and Erik Erikson, right? So mostly they will ask this kind of quotations like essay topics itself, right? Same trend has been continued, not much variation. Again, one question on the attitude, then crisis of conscience from 2013 they have asked many times, emotional intelligence, then refugees, like one there was one case study. Now they have asked one question for 10 mark, then impartial non-partisan, again value they have asked, then social audit mechanism, right, they have asked, then integrity, very important value for civil servant, again they have asked. And coming to the section B, particularly this case studies part, we can see UPSC is going back again, right? After 2016-17 they have not asked many questions like what are options available to you, but now they have started again asking what are the different options available to you, critically evaluate each and every option listed by you, and then most appropriate option. Like this is kind of sand mafia related question, tribal musclemen and mafia, right? Then next question was with respect to two students red-handed involving unfair means. One of the is related to local businessmen. Again they have asked discuss ethical issues and options available to you. Again they have started this trend of options available to you, right? Again reduced traffic condition, this bridge particular issue of poor material used. Again what are the options available to you? They have again divided in 4 parts, right? Ethical dilemmas, professional challenges, consequences. One thing what UPSC is deliberately doing is when they see like many students are not doing something, they will deliberately ask, right? So while writing essays, earlier people used to write general essays, so they give itself in the notification that you should write essay to the point, concise, exactly, and meaningful, right? So now it was expected while writing answers in case studies, you should discuss some professional challenges when you take one step. You should also discuss some practical consequences of particular action, but these were not addressed by the students in earlier mains. That's why they have tried to deliberately ask this in particular question, right? They want you to know what are the professional challenges, what are the practical consequences when you take particular action, right? So this is again then COVID related, that was expected, right? Your criteria and justification for putting your clinical and non-clinical staff, right? They again ask with respect to private hospital, right? Then coming to sample test conducted by one this food product company. Again, what action would you visualize, what course of action is available, and examine ethical dilemma. Again, this is good to write because it will get divided in 3 parts, so you can divide this 20 marks in almost 3 parts. So it's very easy to write as compared to earlier, like 18, 19, 20. Sometimes they ask only single word question like critically discuss ethical issues or how will you handle this situation. So that becomes difficult, but now it gives a lot of opportunity to get more marks, right? So you can see more marks in ethics this year if UPSC not go for this particular scaling and all, so you can see some higher marks in ethics paper particularly. Again, last case study was senior officer belating you, and then times unreasonable. What are the options available with Pawan? Then what are the approach? Then as an outsider with boss and subordinate relation. Again, what type of training would you suggest to officers at various levels of government? That means again 4 parts they have asked, so it becomes 5 marks each, right? So only thing that can be like it has become again very lengthy, right? It will be time consuming. Why? Because you have to address 4 parts separately, right? And again, almost every question has at least 3 parts. Here there are 2 parts, right? So it becomes lengthy. Only issue with this paper is the time management, right? Otherwise I don't think there is any difficulty to write this particular paper, right? So this is with respect to this GS-4 ethics paper. You can download the paper from Telegram channel. I have provided the link in the description itself, and you can join Telegram channel for more videos and all, right? So thank you very much.